Hello, I'm Kim Sauer at Productronica 2015. I'm joined today by Mike Konrad from Aqueous. Mike, it's really great to see you here, and outside temperatures are unusually high,
Yes.
and that sort of fits into everything that you're doing at Aqueous. So it's all about the environment, it's all about cleaning, it's we're talking about global warming, etc., etc. I hope nothing bad is going on out there, but your products are very environmentally sensitive or have that theme to them. So tell us a little bit about what's going on, what products you have, and we'll talk about the drivers for the developments that you have.
Sure. It is warm outside. I'd like to be outside right now. Sorry, everyone would like to be outside right now. I've never been, all the years we've been doing Productronica, I've never seen blue sky and warm days in November. Yeah. So I don't know if that's global warming or just a nice day. We manufacture machines that clean circuit boards, that clean stencils, misprints, everything to do with cleaning for electronic assemblies. And we got our start in the early 1990s, and then there was a switchover from solvents, which were generally considered evil, and they were eating up the ozone layer and wreaking havoc on the environment. And we thought that moving to water-based and environmentally responsible chemicals would be enough, and that was enough for a lot of years. And now a lot of emphasis is being put on what's going down the drain. It used to be as long as chemicals didn't evaporate into the atmosphere, we're considered environmentally responsible. Now the benchmark for environmental responsibility is much, much higher. And so now we're concentrating on making sure that all the bad things we're taking off the boards, all the residue species from flux and assembly residues and all of that, don't go into the chemical and then go down the drain. So we introduced a couple years ago a complete zero discharge technology that customers can clean boards and not put anything down the drain. And our first thought was that would be attractive to a small percentage of the market. Our customers in areas like Southern California or the Pacific Northwest in the States, or certain areas in Europe that are very environmentally sensitive, that it would cater to those types of customers, and the rest would just keep putting things down the drain. And we found out, much to our surprise, that the idea of environmental responsibility kind of goes across all market types. There's a lot of reasons for people to care about the environment. The obvious reason is people care about the environment. They don't want to ruin the earth. Another reason is they're forced to, because they have a health and safety officer that doesn't allow things to go down the drain.
Or even governmental intervention of certain countries.
Absolutely.
Like in Germany, I would imagine, we're here now at the moment, Germany particularly stringent on environmental law,
yeah.
Whereas some other countries in other parts of the world might be a little bit more relaxed about it.
That's right. In fact, we teach a lot of workshops, and one of the things I like to show in our workshops is the EPA's most wanted list. The EPA, much like the FBI, produces 10 most wanted lists, and they have a list of people that have been captured, and then they have a list of people that are currently wanted, and it's for environmental crimes. And so, yeah, there's a lot of pressure from the government, pressure from company management, large company, deep pockets, liability, things like that. So we realized after a short time of building these zero discharge technology machines that there's a number of reasons that people would go zero discharge, and therefore it's a larger market. So what we're doing now is we're trying to capture all reasons to be zero discharge. And the piece that we recently captured was to make the machine cheaper to run, to lower the cost of operation, and to reduce the cycle time involved by being zero discharge. So instead of having a premium to be green, it's now cheaper to be green. And we've crossed that threshold. So now, last year for the first time, more than 50%, about 55% of all of our products that we shipped were shipped in zero discharge configurations. And we think by the time we close this year, that'll be closer to 75%. And our goal is to be 100%. Regardless of the motivation for wanting to be green, we're going to capture green environmental and green cash reasons to be zero discharge.
And business is business. I mean, it is very much cash driven, and in all areas of production, we're always looking at ways to reduce the cost, increase efficiency. So this seems to me like an ideal solution for a lot of companies, because yes, they're reducing their costs, ticking off that box, and they're saving the environment. So, I mean, it's a no-brainer.
It's the best of all worlds. We're able to proudly say that our machines have saved millions of gallons of water from going down the drain, and we're doing it in a manner that is not that costly for our users to do. And then and recently, we're a Southern California company, and California is under this historic drought condition. We haven't had rain for any substantial measurable rain for a couple of years. We had the Sierra snowpack, which is where we get our water from, the snow in the Sierras, was 8% of normal last year. So it's 92% low. So we have no water in California, and we're under tremendous restrictions. You know, the grass in front of my house is dead because I'm only allowed to water it once a week. So it is driving a secondary market, which is if we're not putting stuff down the drain, we're not really bringing in a lot of water. So we're able to clean thousands of boards on ounces of water, which is a benefit we didn't consider when we came up with that technology. And it's a regional benefit. It only helps in a few small parts of the world, but California is a large, small part of the world, and it's helping us there as well.
Yeah, and as we said at the beginning, I mean, the weather out here is great. Hopefully not, the start of a big crisis, right, weather-wise, but certainly is one of those discussion points. Is it global warming? And it probably is going in that direction. So your products are going to be much wanted, I am sure.
So we hope. Yes. So we hope. We really believe, not to sound too Pollyannish, but we really do believe that small things can make big differences. And our company is here for a reason. We're on Earth for a reason. One of our mantras is to just try and make the world a little bit better place. Don't screw things up by trying to make it better. Don't solve a problem by creating 3 more problems. So from that standpoint as well, it kind of fits our company culture to leave the world a little better than we got it.
It's a great mantra to have. Thank you very much for your time today. Great talking to you, and see you at the next show.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
Thank you.